So we have a problem. We need a new desk in our living room now that work is at home and school is at home, and we need more space to spread out and work. I have another problem, and that is that I have a huge pile of old lumber that's been sitting for 10 years in my backyard. Yes, 10 years. So I pulled about a bunch of that old lumber, took a look at it, pulled out the nails, got it organized, and made a bit of a plan, which you can't really see in this video because of the sun, but there it is. The wood that I had for the top was all different kinds and shades, so I laid it out in such a way that it looked like was on purpose, and it was in an interesting pattern. After I had it all laid out, I cut the pieces. My neighbor had his chop saw set up, so this ended up being really quick for me. And then I started sanding, and this was so satisfying. I actually hadn't been sure that this wood was savable at all, but once I started sanding, I realized that what was underneath the 10 years of dirt and mold was actually in pretty good shape. I started building my table by just building a basic square frame and measuring from one corner to the other and then the opposite corner to the other to make sure that it was square. I had to give it a couple good whacks to make sure that it was in line. Then I secured the one by whatever they were. Some were 7s, some were 8s on the top. I realized pretty quickly that they were going to split if I wasn't careful, so I did have to get out the drill and pre-drill the holes for those top boards. Then I secured the legs from the inside, so 2 screws on the inside and 1 screw on the outside. I did have to add 1 board at the back to give it some lateral strength so that it wouldn't shake around. It looked a little bit Frankenstein, but I had some stain left over from another project that I had done to match the entertainment unit that we have in our living room. So I stained it up, and once it was all stained up, I think it looks pretty good. And it was totally free, except for about $2.50 of deck screws that I already had lying around.